A bomb has absolutely been dropped on us, and a bomb has absolutely been dropped. I can't deny that I had a little bit of drinks today, a little bit of glasses of wine, a little bit of Cabo, a little bit of who cares? That doesn't matter. The point of the being is I'm wearing a Call of Duty Black Ops beanie hat. You guys know me in my videos, I like to wear beanie hats, but that's besides the point. The point being is I thought this year was going to be Modern Warfare 4. The weird thing about this, as content creators and influencers that are in the Call of Duty gaming space, we kind of already know what the new Call of Duty is because we're hopping into calls. We hop into calls with Activision, and we got to get to play the game a little bit early, and that's kind of obvious. That's not breaking an NDA on some type beat. That's more so just kind of like, it's obvious. We do the whole Call of Duty next thing. We stream it early. We get to know stuff early. That's how it usually goes with content creators, and that's just what it is. If you're mad about that, what's genuinely surprising me is I thought that it was going to be Modern Warfare 4. I thought we were going to go back to the Modern Warfare weapons, but apparently not, which is all good in the hood. It's Black Ops 7. And I'm going to just keep it real in this video. I have a lot to damn talk about. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of it. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 needs to be revolutionary. It needs to be different from Black Ops 6. It needs to be different from Modern Warfare 3. It needs to be different from MW2. It needs to be different from all of these games that we've had because I'm sick and tired of only being able to play multiplayer for like 2 to 3 months and getting burnt the hell out. There's so many things that I have to discuss. One, I'm tired of these events just being like you got to play the game to unlock coins, to unlock things. Trust me when I say this, I want to get invited to these events because I'm a big Call of Duty guy. I'm a big, I just love the game. I want it to do well. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to do these things, but I also want to be able to give constructive feedback and just be real. You know what I'm saying? It's very annoying to have like these ballerina events or whatever event that they want to add into Black Ops 6 just to be like, oh yeah, you got to play the game. You got to loot things and you got to win the game in Battle Royale to get these coins in order to unlock a weapon that stinks or to unlock a decal. Like, contrary to the belief of the systematic of what we're doing here, I actually kind of like the whole how do I say this? Hold on. How do I say this without being too contradictory here? I actually kind of liked the system of supply drops. I think they can revolutionize the concept of supply drops. Now, mind you, the way that we had to get supply drops back in the day was obviously you could play the game to get these coins to get supply drops. But to get supply drops faster, you could buy COD points to unlock supply drops. Now, it was like a pay to win type of thing because if the more COD points you get, the more supply drops you get. But obviously, you can play the game to get supply drops. I think if Call of Duty and Activision was able to kind of collectively come together and be like, this is the way to do supply drops, or this is how the way to have like a gambling kind of feel, or like, okay, we're gonna open this thing and hopefully we get this, and like it's gonna be worth an insane amount. Hold on, you guys can tell me if I'm capping or not on this idea. You know how CS:GO has this kind of market system? You know what I'm saying? This would only apply if the game was free to play though, and I guarantee you that Black Ops 7 is gonna be like $70 to $80 to buy the game. But CS:GO, you know, there's a market system where you're able to get these exclusive items and actually resell it for real money. Like people will pay hundreds of bands just to buy an exclusive skin or something like that. And I feel like Call of Duty would do very well with that type of system. Hey, dude, please don't roast me. I might be wrong, but I think it would be a cool idea. It would just draw a lot of players into the game, I feel like. But then again, I have no idea. I feel like the game would have to be free to play, and I just feel like it would also be a really cool idea. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk about the things that we do know right now. So as of right now, it's still early, right? There's no currently an exact release date for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but it's almost guaranteed to arrive in October or November. 15 Call of Duty titles have been released in November of their given year, while the other 6 games have landed in October. So the trailer was crazy. I'm not going to pretend and react to this trailer thinking that I just watched it for the first time. I watched it for the first time and I wish I recorded my exact reactions, because my reactions were like, I love Black Ops 3, I love Advanced Warfare, and I love Infinite Warfare. For those who are watching this video right now, and for those who are OG, original gangsters to this channel, you guys know that jetpacking, deatomizer strikes, Black Ops 3 nuked outs were my thing. Absolutely love jetpacks, absolutely love wall running, and I absolutely love that setting. This trailer confirms many of the leaked details, like a futuristic setting and the return of iconic Black Ops characters. However, there are many details in the leaks that weren't just shown yet. While leaks should be taken with a grain of salt. These details may give you a better idea of what the game is than this early trailer. We also know that Treyarch is going to be developing Black Ops 7. There is a playtester who already leaked the Black Ops 7 title and has been confirmed in the reveal. According to Insider Gaming, Infinity Ward is already well into development onto the next Modern Warfare title, which is going to be Modern Warfare 4. That would just leave Sledgehammer Games as a core studio to steer the ship in COD 2025. But the reliable leaker, the Ghost of Hope, reports that they're busy working on 2027 Call of Duty, which is crazy. It's worth noting that almost all devs under the Activision umbrella serve to support the Call of Duty behemoth in some way. As a result, it's likely a wide range of teams that are all chipping in, including Beanox, High Moon Studios, and plenty more. What we also know is that Call of Duty 2025 is slated to be set in the very slight future around 2030. It also notes that an early detail claimed that Call of Duty popular Pick 10 system could return, which is cool. I really don't care about any system that they choose. I just want the core mechanics to be good, like the gunfights, the gunplay, and all that. Advanced Omni movement and wall running. With Black Ops 6, we've seen the debut of Omni movement, a new system that lets you sprint, dive, and slide in all directions, but Call of Duty 2025 leaks suggest that wall jumps, wall running, and perhaps even jetpacks could return, which I'm so freaking excited for. So it also is important to note that reports have indicated a step beyond with an evolved Omni movement system, allowing for a little wall jump, in quotes, a little wall jump. Then players found wall running and jetpacks in Black Ops 6 game files, and not just that, they're actually functional. So I don't know if you guys saw the leak, but there was a leak somewhere on Twitter where like literally they were playing a map in Black Ops 6, the map that was in the beta, and you can literally just wall run. And it was actually the Black Ops 6, which kind of is like, damn, dude, Call of Duty kind of is a copy and paste, you know? It is kind of a copy and paste because the fact that function is already in the files of Black Ops 6, they're pretty much just releasing Black Ops 6 again with new features, which kind of sucks. But like I said, I don't care about that because at the end of the day, Call of Duty is just the same thing every single year. I'm more so just the fact that I think the game needs to be free to play. And I also think that the game just needs to be fundamentally good and fun. Like the events got to stop being lame. The fact that I already know that Black Ops 7 is just going to be a repaste of Black Ops 6, annoying. But also, if that's the case, which it already is the case, I just need it to be new and fun and refreshing and billions of content. We have zero content in BO6 and it sucks. Also know that there's going to be an open world campaign. According to several reports, Black Ops 7 will feature an open world campaign with up to 4-player co-op, which similarly, we had that similar situation, I think, with Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3. There's also going to be round-based zombies, which is not new. I think they're going to have like a new twist on zombies, which is going to be very interesting. I'm not a very zombies person, but that's that. So I'll close off with a few things here. I think Black Ops 7 just needs to actually, you know what? I'm sick and tired of talking about this, dude. Call of Duty is just going to be the same stuff, man. It's going to be, I don't care what it's called. Black Ops 7, Black Ops 7 Remaster. I don't even care if it's called At this point, it should be called Black Ops 6 Remastered because that's really what it's going to be this year. What I do hope is that just get the community more involved in the game. Not just be like, let's just throw a freaking event out there and be like, well, guess what? You got to play the game to get a fucking skateboard. Like, duh. Or you got to play the game to get a Ninja Turtle. Like, what, dude? Why? All right. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna say one thing. In terms of the whole like idea about the community and about the market system and how like you should be able to obtain items that are very rare, that are like 1 out of like a million or 1 out of 100,000, 1 out of 1,000. There's only 1,000 of these in the world, and you're able to sell this for real money or COD points or whatever the case is. Activision can have like a fee, like a transfer fee, like a seller's fee. I don't know the logistics of this. I don't know if they're able to implement this idea within the actual game, because I think that would kind of like there would be some rules and regulations that have to be involved with that. I don't know how the CSGO system kind of works. I think that people sell it online on a different website. I don't know if it's actually particularly like the market systems in the CSGO game itself. But I just think it would be a cool idea if Activision really wants more money, because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, like a lot of these bundles cost like literally like 70% of the game. Like they're like $30 just to get a bundle with that does cool things on the animation. Like, if they really want to make more money, I really think this would be a cool idea. Like people could sell like a really cool blueprint that's only obtainable through like a supply drop, which is fine. I think they can like figure out ways to revolutionize that idea, but more so just like then like they know it's rare. They can sell that item for like, I don't know. People will buy for $1,000, a couple thou, or 3 bands or whatever, and then Activision get a cut, like a 5% cut, 10%, fuck it, 20%. I don't know. All I know is that there's some CS:GO items that go for like $500,000 and people flip and buy it, which is absurd. Anyways, besides the point being is something has to change. Something has to change. I'm tired of it. Something has to change. Do you agree or not? Let me know in the comments.